Tier list, boys. Hero tier list. S-A-B-C-D. Alchemist. Alchemist, I'd say good damage, good HP, bad armor. Spells, all at least good. Ultimate, insane, but not outstanding, and you can't rely. I think high B into A, so something like this. Archmage, absolutely fantastic. Water Elemental, some of the strongest summons in the game. Blizzard, amazing AoE. Brilliance Aura, the spells are all amazing. I think the only thing he's missing is a little bit of damage and HP. Like, stats aren't the sickest, but if Archmage isn't S tier, then I don't know what is. Lower S tier, ultra high A tier. Beastmaster, solid stats. I'd say, since people play Bear a little more, he's solid, but always relies on something else. Rare to see him creep anything. Not creep anything, decide any games. I would say C tier. Okay, Blademaster. Blademaster is usually a crazy weapon and can decide games alone. Good versatility. I think got a little bit of a boost with mirror image now that that's playable as well. But is not as good as an Archmage is, because he can't be played in all matchups. I'd say A tier. Of course, with some items, absolute S tier, but that's also a downside that he's item dependent. Bloodmage. Bloodmage is a tricky one, because I think a Bloodmage can be incredibly OP if played perfectly with the right levels, but is never really possible as a first hero, and is level dependent, and quite bad stats. Is that a weak B? Strong C? Nah, it's C. It's 2 level dependent. Siphon is obviously insane, but he's not hitting hard. He's like, the stats are incredibly bad. Flame Strike is a little clunky. Banish can backfire. Phoenix is of course wonderful, but also not the greatest ultimate. I think a Bloodmage isn't that great. Siphon is amazing, the rest is not that great. TC though. S tier, tanky, solid damage, aura, and 2 amazing spells. Absolute S tier. Ultimate, crazy, absolute S tier. No doubt about it. Level independent, really. Works from level 1. The CC on level 2 is even good. Level 3, insane. Cryptlord. I think he's figured out. He's super awesome to play, and Beetles can be fine, and Impale can be sick. And he's a strong right clicker, but he's so slow still. Mana hungry. Level 1 and 2 are really not impactful. Strong D, but definitely more towards D. Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger is a tricky one, because a Dark Ranger is a great support hero with Black Arrow and Silence. Can do amazing damage with life drain. Ultimate is incredible, but she's pretty race dependent. For example, a human doesn't do too much with her. As a first hero, very cheesy. She's a bit between heaven and hell, but I'd say very solid B tier. DK is of course a carry of an entire race. To not put him in S tier would be blasphemy, but Coil is insane, Aura is insane. Third spell, not necessarily great. Cheeky Lifesaver is alright. Ultimate, total crap. Total crap. So, I'm not giving him the S tier status of the TC. I'm giving him the same status as the Archmage, which is low S, high A. You never skill ult anyway. Yeah, but we're ranking the entire hero. Then you have to look at the entire hero. Am I the only one? How can a hero be S tier, the ultra highest level, where almost everything has to be perfect, when the ultimate is complete crap and the third spell is not impactful. Demon Hunter, there's no shadow of a doubt that this hero is S tier. Mana burn is crazy, evasion is really good, immolation is meta defining, ultimate is one of the sickest, he has great stats as an agility hero, 4 spells, all great, stats really good, played everywhere, absolute S tier. No weaknesses. For S tier, you have to have no weaknesses, and this hero has no weaknesses. The Dreadlord. We all love the Dreadlord. Style-wise, absolute S tier. He was playable for a bit, and then it wasn't. I'm having a tough time. Carrion Swarm, great. Sleep, pretty good. Vamp Aura, Infernal, one of the best ults in the game. I think he's carried by Carrion Swarm, since the stats are so bad. It's nice that Sleep is available early, so he's a little level independent. He got a Void on level 2. B tier seems fine. B tier seems fine. Seer. I'm pretty certain about this. So Wolves, amazing. Early game belongs to him. Chain Lightning is getting better and better. Earthquake and Farsight, of course, not that great. Also not too squishy and not too great of a right clicker. So A and B. He enables so much early, but pretty much only carried by 2 spells. Maybe a bit more A, since it's so defining, but more like more like this, I guess. So just keep in mind, we watch or we take a look at the entire hero with all the spells and all the stats. Firelord, though, where do we put the Firelord? If you asked me this a couple of weeks ago, I'd put him like down here in Z tier. Summons early can be crazy. Incinerate can be good. Soul Burn I think is undervalued. Volcano can be insane, but it's all a little can. Pretty dependent on items and also levels. A bit hit or miss. Also relatively easy solutions to all of the problems. But lava spawns push him a little higher than a Bloodmage or Beastmaster. Higher than Bloodmage though? I'd say so. He can be a first hero and a support hero. Like he has like 3 different roles. First hero to carry the game, help with the push on tier 2, or late game disable. Keeper of the Groover. If we only look at level 1, 2, 3, he's probably S tier, but we don't do that. We look at everything. We don't have to talk about Entangled Treants. Early game, amazing. Then there's a huge void where he does nothing. And then he's a good orb carry again. And Tranquility is obviously obscenely good. So Keeper can either open up the game and then fall off. And then come back quite a bit. Or a support hero in like Bear Mirror. Same as a Blademaster. Does this fit? Yeah, I guess it does. Lich is next. Do we have to discuss this? If there's anyone who's arguing with this, I mean, go away. Lich absolute S tier. He might need an even higher tier than this. Same actually for the Mountain King. Yeah, Mountain King absolute S tier. Bolt, insane. Clap, insane. Bash, insane. Stats, insane. First hero, second hero, all great. Avatar, cool ultimate. Front to back, top. Just great. Clap can win fights alone. Crazy weapon with Stormbolt. Paladin. Holy Light is sick. The aura is one of the strongest in the game. But he's not a good fighter and needs levels. But he is really good. I'm feeling an A-. B plus A- kind of thing. Yeah, you too? I'm not too far off with that, right? Like this? Thing is, if he's online, he's insane. But he's not a fighter at all. Like, at all. Maybe I'm feeling a stronger B. Yeah. Thanks to the aura. Like, aura is definitely better. Divine Shield is great. But same level as Alchemist? I feel like this list is derailing a little bit. Near A. But let's say on level 2, he's really freaking weak. Same can be said for Dreadlord though. Yeah, I guess that fits. It fits. Panda? Also no doubt about that, right? I don't think. I'm feeling... Oh, not much. I'm feeling S tier or S minus. By the way, I feel like I overrated the TC a bit. I want to lower the TC a bit to like this. Still S tier, but not ultra S tier. I feel like that's better. And then the panda should belong there as well. Because his passive is not that sick in comparison to evasion or crit. Of course, it's just half-half. I feel like we don't have to talk about Breath of Fire. It's freaking amazing. It's one of the best spells in the game. Drunken Haze, undervalued. Panda can carry alone. Ultimate, absolute uber god tier. Yeah, that's it. Well, Pitlord. There's obviously 2 levels of Pitlord in this game. The only Asgalore who is here. Asgalore tier represent high up there. Nobody competes with Asgalore. Nobody comes close. He's the greatest hero in all of Warcraft and he dominates the world. That's the level. But the other Pitlords. Where are the other Pitlords? I think he's great at every level, but he's not a starter hero. He's also offering no crowd control to help in the mid game. He's a sick 3rd hero. Or if you push on tier 2, he's also a sick tier 2 hero. Cleave can be the equivalent to Siphon Mana in terms of how game deciding it is. Howl is a nice one-trick pony but doesn't scale. And Rain of Fire is the equivalent to Flame Strike, and both ults are sick. Yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. Potom. What do we do with the Potom? I feel she's boring, bad stats. Games with her are ass oftentimes. She's a great support 3rd hero. I'm still feeling a D though. A lot of heroes are good orb carries. And True Shot Aura is not even that sick. Oh, guys. Oh my god. Feeling the D, give her the D. Oh my god. Dirty, dirty, dirty minds. Naga! She is offering great control, solid AoE, very squishy though, that's the downside. Great right clicks. I'm feeling this. A bit higher than... Nah, I'm feeling this. B. Okay, in her... No. Okay, in her roles that she's played at, she is awesome. Crowd control and damage. But she has very little other stuff to offer. Mana shield, more or less crap. Tornado, bullshit. Plus, very squishy. In a niche, she's very, very, very good. But that niche is also pretty specific. Compared to an all-rounder like these heroes up top. Shadow Hunter, I mean, do we even talk? Probably top 3 hero in the game. Absolute S. Easy, no doubt about it. Heal Wave, game winning. Serpent Wards, game winning. Hex, mid game winning. Great disable. Big bad voodoo. Bit of a weird bad ultimate, but solid damage, good armor for the role that he represents. Pretty tanky as well. Tinker? Ah man, I would love to show some more love for the Tinker, but the Tinker is pretty bad. Again, plays a role, but it's not a good... His ult is absolutely insane, of course, but I don't feel him. He is not good. He, on his own, he can't do much. Outside of FFA, of course, we are ranking 1-on-1. Then there's the Warden, and the Warden is a killer. But she needs levels. So I rank her a strong A. A strong A with a tendency to S. It's the strongest A. I think this is good for now. Let's compare with what they are doing. Archmage S, okay. TCS, okay. Demon Hunter S. Blade A, Farsi A. Lich A and DK as well. Oi. But Bloodmage, like, this is similar, this is similar, this is similar. It's a very similar list. Mountain King A? But hey, I mean, it's pretty close, so that's good, eh? Should we redefine this a little? Is there anything you think is wrong? Any objections? Dreadlord is a little high, Keeper as well. Yeah, I can see a Dreadlord being a bit high. I'm feeling a B minus. I'm not too happy with Naga. Because at what she does, she is that great. Like, Frost Arrow is so good. But on the other side, Fork Lightning is it's pretty bad for a long time. I want to put her a bit higher. Just a bit. Maybe I overrated the Dark Ranger or I underrate the Naga. You know what? I underrated the Naga. Yeah, I guess that's my list. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Do not watch Cake. What did Cake do? What did Cake do? It's solid. We already said Lich too low. What? Mountain King B? Mountain King B? What? I call bullshit on that. I call 100% bullshit on that. Panda B? What is their reasoning? Man, they started so well. Their list was so good at the beginning. It was pretty much identical to mine, which obviously mean that they are right. MK is definitely not S tier without mana support from Archmage or Blade. Did you see the game stay? Clarities are enough. Clarity's more than enough. They chose Panda B because he was nerfed a lot. What kind of reason is that? If I have $1 million and you constantly steal $100 from me, am I poor then? Farseer S and Mountain King B. Hell. Wait, their list is who's the best first hero? Oh, that would change a lot. That would change a lot. Is Micah asleep? Or is he thinking so hard? Ah, it's so hard, this decision. Put him D tier or C tier, I don't know. Oh man, Micah looks so done, this poor guy. This guy might need a holy energy or something. Okay, I sent my tier list to the team. Oh, they put it on stream.
Они не поняли, да? Ну ладно, Архмаг. Ну смотри, по Тинкеру, Питлорду и Анубу мы сошлись.
Под топ-тир, Демон Хантер, Шадоу Хантер, но МКС, МКС, Панда С.
Панда
Что?
Какой-то кринж.
Господи.
Погоди, а почему я вообще...
I just tipped his head.
Они забили на порядок. Они
Они
такие... на самом интересном месте.
покритиковать коллег.
Oh, these guys
Это они, короче,
running their mouth when they put MK in B. Ridiculous. Come at me, bruh. Come at me. Hey, we got map picks and bans. Kinda nice to have to be able to communicate via streams.